What if you're just, you know, you're not necessarily in a relationship, but you're looking for love? Because, you know, there's all these dating apps and these sort of things these days. People are actually apparently being invited to these parties, the sort of thing that you were talking about, as a date. Can you imagine that on your first... I mean, I kind of imagined, you know, going for dinner, maybe coffee.
So you go straight to that?
You go straight there. What do you think of that?
I suppose there's a lot of men that's really what they've got on their mind. They'd rather skip the coffee and the date. And maybe there's occasionally a woman out there that just wants to have a bit of fun and not get serious. Who knows?
Yeah?
Yeah, but also you don't really know who they are. You're not too sure who you're speaking to when it's on a dating app anyway.
Yes.
Like you hear about the catfish stories.
Yeah.
Catfish being somebody that speaks to you online, pretending to be someone that they're not.
Because you had someone do that to you.
Yeah, I've had a couple of catfish experiences. Firstly, when I was about 14 years old, which is actually quite worrying. Back then, it wasn't really spoken about. Catfish wasn't such a popular thing. The show wasn't out, and so on and so forth. And who remembers MSN? Talking on MSN, some people maybe. Talking on MSN to somebody that I'm not sure how I met, maybe on another network, so like Bebo or Habbo Hotel or something. Speaking to this guy for a while, maybe like 3 months, messaging, and every time I'd ask him to go on webcam.
You didn't do anything
on
your end that you're ashamed of.
Nothing.
But he did engage you in a very detailed conversation.
Yeah, so we'd be speaking, I had no idea, well, I thought that the person was 16, but really I had no idea how old they actually were.
And you still don't know, do you?
I still don't know to this day how old
That's
they were.
what terrifies me with my teenager going, you know, thinking to myself, oh my God, he might be speaking to somebody and they might be saying they're a 14-year-old girl, and in fact it's a man, a middle-aged man.
And then you even do such, so I even was speaking to him for so long and I mentioned that I was going to a party and he was like, oh, well, I'll buy you a dress. So I was super excited, sent my address. He eventually did send the dress, so he had my address. At that point, had my address and actually sent the dress, which made me feel like this person must be real.
But when you found out he wasn't real, were you not worried, thinking, OK, there's a strange person, knows where I live
100%. And being, like, young and naive, I didn't even think that was an option at the time. I just thought, well, this person has loads of photos.
Aware?
No, my mum didn't have a clue. No, I was just talking to my friends, like, there's this amazing guy that really fancies me and he sent me a dress. Like...
But I mean...